So here we are, Lauren. We're in Marlene's studio, and it's time for Craft Wars. Are you ready for your challenger?
I am ready for my challenger, but I've been liking wearing this broom, so I really don't want to give it up.
It looks quite divine on you.
It's me.
It's Patty!
Oh.
Yay!
This will be a challenge.
Oh, two great designers,
Uh-oh.
and I can't wait to see what you guys are going to make with this.
Don't be peeking at mine now, Pat. Don't be peeking.
Scott, our director, has picked a couple of fun things here for you guys to do with your projects. Ooh, this fun fabric book. And also these fun little caps. They look like they're from some kind of medical supply. But there's your challenge, ladies.
Okay, you're first.
Okay, I'm ready to show what I've done.
All righty, have fun.
Thanks. It was a tough choice to choose between the fabric and the little buttons, but since I worked with kids all summer, I was thinking kids and playful things and keeping them amused. That was my goal all summer, was keeping the kids amused. So I came up with this magnetic board. So it's kind of a word game. You can, scramble them up and make whatever you want out of them. So I figured in the car, whatever, it could keep them amused for quite a while. So that's what we're going to do. So I did not use the fabric on this since we had a choice of using one or the other or both. So I just went for the buttons.
All righty, Patty. Are you ready for the challenge so that we can find out who's going to be the crafting diva?
I think so. I think it's my turn to try to jump in here again. But you know what? Lauren's was really cool,
It was
wasn't
really
it?
cute, yes.
I went a different direction, as you can tell. I found this lovely file folder in Scott's office, and of course started gluing stuff to it.
That's great. And you know what? Those are my colors. So if Scott doesn't want it back, it'll go perfect in my office.
Well, awesome. Well, I'm going to get busy and show everybody how I did this on this box. What do you think?
Oh, great. Same technique type of thing?
I think so. I think so. Now, this has got some really
Those are my
great
colors, like
textures.
I said. So
yeah.
Okay. You have fun.
Oh, well, okay.
Bye.
See ya.
So I'll go ahead and get started on that. Just using some dye ink on this. And little rubber stamps that fit in there. Let me move it on here, I'm sorry, so that I can stamp it. So I've just stamped lots of those little letters, let them dry, keep going, punch, punch, punch till you get all those done. And then for the base of the buttons, I need some magnetic sheets that I've cut into circle shapes because that's going to need to stick on the board. So again, I've just I took the same shape, traced it into rounds, and then I've cut them out. For each one, I need 2 of them because I need to build up the back. It's kind of hollow in there. So I've taken 2 of those little sticky magnetic pieces, and you can tell they're real thin, and they just come from magnetic sheets or magnetic roll. But I've attached 2 of those together, and then I'm just going to use some of this platinum bond.
So what I did was I just went through here and picked out some of the more fun things that I like. Let's see, let's find something with a little more character here. Ooh, stripe is good. And I'm just going to cut it right out of the book and then lay it here and get where I want to place it. Same way I did on the file folder. See where I want it to fit really nice and snug. Flip that over and then draw with my marker where to cut. Then, like the book has already been done, cut it out with pinking shears because that will help it not to fray. And that way I don't have to worry about the edges. Then I'm going to take it over here and use the spray adhesive on it. And just give it a good spray. I use that for everything. Then put it right over here onto the paper mache box. I like the paper mache box and the file folder because of their color. It works really well with these textiles. Ooh, you know what? Since that has stripe on it already, maybe this stripe here would work for that last piece. Oh, and I've already cut it out. Oh, good. Yeah, I think the stripe will look good going the opposite way. So I'm going to flip it over again and mark it. Man, Lauren's was really cool. I wonder if she's going to win. I would kind of like to win, though. You know, I really haven't worn that crown yet. So, maybe this will be my chance. All right, spray adhesive. And then I get to do something fun with the buttons, because I didn't use the buttons. Well, you know what? They're really not buttons, though. They're medical supplies looks like the top of some sort of little plastic container. So I think what I'll do is use a glue gun. I'm going to have to bring it over to my glue gun.
What are you doing, Lauren?
Well, I'm having trouble with my glue. I didn't cut the hole big enough at the tip.
Oh, that sometimes happens,
Okay.
but
So
you're
we want
so
plenty of the glue in there, okay? Plenty of that in there, and then we're just going to glue our magnet in there, okay? So you want to get that done. Set all those aside because you need to cut 2 of those for each.
Those
okay?
punches are great.
Yes, perfect size. So get
You know,
all of those done.
I was thinking this would be a cute tic-tac-toe game too.
You could
If you could put X's and little O's, the stamps that you put on there.
You could do anything. I wanted to use as many rubber stamps as I could, though, so I had to use my whole alphabet, which I don't get to use very often. And then for the letters on top, okay, I've already got this one done with the magnet. Letters on top, I've just run them through my Xyron sticker maker.
I've never
Okay.
seen that done. Show me how it's done.
Pretty cool. You just stick it right in there, pull it out the other end,
No way. And tear it off.
tear it off. You can rub it first. I'm just going to go through it real quick. Pull it off. And now we have a
Neat.
sticker.
Will you keep going? I'll be
Okay.
back.
And then I've stuck all those on top. So just keep doing that. Again, make sure your letters are dry. And then that's what you need for all of your pieces.
Okay, this is fun. And, oh, I like the metal part, so I'm going to let it show. Just put a little dab of glue there and start going around the edges. Yeah. That's something no one else is going to have, I bet you.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to use these things that I don't even know what to call them.
But they're very cute.
It's going to work out cool, don't you think, because of the metal?
You need me to unplug that
Hey,
gun for just
that's
a minute?
good idea because I think it'll keep staying hot while I go around the edges. And you know what? I can just put
There
a
you go.
bead and go fast. Woohoo!
Too cool.
I love it. This is just really
Those
fun.
are neat that there's so many different colors in there.
Yeah. And I'm picking out colors that are kind of earthy tones because of this earthy color of the
I see what you're
fabrics.
saying, because this is natural colors, then you don't need to come in and spray your folder or spray your paper mache box.
Yes. And now that's all there is to it. You know, I could put more of the fabric around the edge. But you know what? I think it looks pretty cute.
You have to remember, too, that your fabric might be a little bit too thick for the lid to go down, so you might want to experiment with it a little bit.
You think it's compatible?
Oh, I think it's great.
Okay.
And I know you like textiles, and you like to organize things.
I do.
Perfect.
All right. Well, let's see who wins.
And then for fun, I'm just going to show you on the side of the board. I've sanded it to give it just a little rough surface so that the stamps will adhere better to that. So I've sanded it and then stamped. So I'll show you how I did that. Just taking an acrylic frame and then some sandpaper and just roughing up the surface. So get it real rough. Do that on all 4 sides. Okay, you want to do this step next and then clean it off. A little better than I'm doing, but go ahead and clean it off. Now we need to use an ink for stamping that will adhere to this non-porous surface, and one of the ones I'm using is Crafters. Let me find another rubber stamp. With this particular ink, you stamp it on there, and then you need to heat set it. So I use a heat tool and get that heat set. They also make ink pads for non-porous surfaces, and that's what you need to use. But this I can use for anything, so I really like this ink. So get all 4 of your sides done on that. Get them stamped, get them heat set so that they won't run. And then, again, I take another magnetic sheet, and it's magnet on one side and sticky on the other side, and peel it off. Okay. And then just attach it right there. So get it cut to the size you need. Stamp all your sides, and then you're ready to attach all your fun little pieces on there.
That's neat that you have the smaller size of that, too, so it is more portable to take in the car like you were
Right.
talking
You can
about.
even do it. I brought this other frame. You could even do it in this kind of
Cute.
frame. I mean, you can pretty much do it on anything. I just wanted something that was stable so that you carried it with you, you know,
Right.
or at home or whatever, but you've got some stable type surface to put it on, and the magnet would fit perfect just right in
Too
here.
cute, Lauren.
So, you know, you can personalize it with somebody's name all over it. You could, you know, use all different kinds of stamps that you wanted, but I just chose the alphabet on this particular one. So that's it.
Yay!
That's
good
what I've come
job.
up with for the war.
All right, we'll have to see what Patty thinks.
Okay.
Well, I'm done. I'm just wondering, do you think it's good enough to win?
Oh, I think it's pretty good, but Lauren's is pretty good too.
Oh my
I like
goodness.
it. It's quite a challenge.
Yeah, but yours was pretty good, girl.
They were very different. They were definitely different.
Well,
What do you think, Joan?
I think that Lauren has a magic board here, so let's see who the winner is. It's going to tell us who the winner is. Are you ready?
Excuse me, my board is supposed to say I won, not Patty.
Sorry, Lauren. I
Great.
get the crown.
Great project, ladies. Yay! Patty, congratulations.
Thank you. All right, I can't wait till next month for Craft Wars.
Oh, we have to find somebody to challenge you.
Uh-huh.
Good luck to the new challenger.
All right.